well and looking forward to coming back to school next week. We're really looking forward to having you all back. But before that, we've got World Book Day, and I'd just like to read you a little bit of a book for that. I've chosen Midnight Guardians by Ross Montgomery. It's a book I'm reading to one of my boys at the moment, and it's set in World War II, and it's about an evacuee who has to travel back from the countryside, and he travels back to London to save his sister. But he doesn't travel back alone. His imaginary friends come back to life, and they travel back with him, and it's lots of it's like a good adventure story with lots of action sequences and lots of comedy, and it's quite sort of fantastical really. But it's a super book, and I'd just like to read you a little bit of it now, and hopefully you will enjoy that. So, tonight is the darkest night of the year. It is so dark you can barely make out the stone cottage sitting in front of you. It's the only building in the valley. A path runs right from the fields to a red front door, framed by the remains of a rose bush. In summer, when the days are long and warm, the roses flourish, but there are no roses now. It is the dead of winter and the dead of night. The door is surrounded by thorns. The cottage is dark inside, even darker than outside. The windows are hung with heavy curtains so that no light can escape and none can get in. There is a fireplace in the corner, but it has been a long time since anyone has lit it. The cottage is bone cold, frozen from the inside out. Even the floor stones are coated with frost. It is silent, and it is dark, and it is dead. But not completely. From somewhere in the attic, a light is glowing. It comes from a single candle that rests in the centre of the floor. The light gleams off the rubbish packed high to the rafters. Broken boxes, old rugs, furniture, all of it left and forgotten. The glow is small but strong. It feels like it could light the whole house if it tried. 3 figures sit around it. They've been waiting for some time. "This is stupid," says the first. It's a knight in shining armour. He's much smaller than you'd expect, no bigger than a child. The candlelight shimmers off his breastplate and catches on the edge of his lance. A moustache pokes from his visor and dances when he talks. "He's not coming. We're going to get in heaps of trouble, and I'll be for it." "Quiet, rogue." The knight turns to a figure beside him, a badger. But this is no ordinary badger. He's smoking a pipe. He carries a club and wears a tweed waistcoat. Also, he can talk. "I told you not to call me that," says the knight. The badger bristles. "Oh, your name? I can't call you your name now." "It's not rogue," says the knight. "It's the king of rogues. I've told you that 1,000 times. I don't call you Noakes, do I? I call you Mr Noakes, because that's what he named you. So, quiet, both of you." The knight and the badger turn to the third figure, a Bengal tiger, towering over the room around them. Her head is lost to the gloom of the ceiling. Her whiskers catch the cobwebs in the eaves. "Cole will come," she says. "Maybe not tonight, maybe not tomorrow, but he will come. We just have to keep calling him, that's all." She shuffles. Now, if you don't mind, I'd rather not do it listening to you two squabble like a pair of old ladies. The badger grumbles and puts his club down. The knight sighs. "Oh, Pendlebury, how can you be so sure that Cole's coming?" The tiger gives him a look that seems at first like anger, but it's not anger, it's fear. She's very, very scared. "Because," she says, "he's the only hope we have." Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and hopefully you might want to find out a little bit more and go and track down Midnight Guardians by Ross Montgomery. It's a super book, yeah, lots of fun reading that. And hopefully we'll see you all next week, and look forward to having you all back in school. All right, take care.